Welcome back to my playthrough of Hexen 2 as a Necromancer on the Lich King Difficulty, played through FTEQW. Today we are going into the Inner Courtyard, so let's do this. So, we are now level 3, but if we kill this one golem, or at least damage him enough, we gain a level. Yeah, take that. And we're now level 4. So let's gain some more XP, because of course this is an RPG, and I must play the role of the Necromancer. I must desecrate the corpses. Yeah. And screw that wheelbarrow in particular. And you, I don't like you. I don't like you at all. Cause you are my enemy, and so are you. Yes, use your magic missile and pawn all of them. This guy drops a tome, thank you. And these barrels have some rats in them, nice. But this fireplace is unusual. But it's way too unusual for me to visit right now, so I'm just going to desecrate everything here. In one of the previous videos, I said I was desiccating these guys, but I guess that might technically be correct because I'm expelling liquids from them. The liquids being their blood. Taste my magic missiles, fools. Yeah, I'm enjoying this way too much. The magic missiles are just a very satisfying weapon to use compared to the mage's burst weapon, and look at this guy. Well, you might think I'm here to save you, but you already look pretty dead, so bye-bye. And look, there goes his head down there. Well, I had to continue what was set in motion. But anyways, we're going to go into here now and destroy all these fellows and grab this life force from this guy since he was generous enough to drop it. And if we check here, here lies Anton. He lost his head. Poor Anton. Well, we're going to make some more enemies lose their heads. Grab some stuff from one of them, perhaps. Maybe more. Or maybe not. I don't like this coffin. Its design is absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, let's go and destroy this guy. Harvest his soul and his flesh for a healing vial. Harvest these monsters' souls and flesh for more things. These guys too. I don't like their bodies. They aren't raisable. One of them will have a quartz flask in them. Well, one of the pots at least. Before we go anywhere else, I'm going to check around here and fight this guy because I want to gain more experience in my necromancy. And look, here's some more things. Let's blow this up. Yeah, now we can get more things to blow more stuff up. Some glyphs of the ancients, very nice to have. Listen to that sound. Flaggy sound. Anyways, let's go into here and check this thing out. Push it. And you can go into this secret area. That isn't a secret because there are no secrets in Hexen or Hexen 2. Everything's a secret at the same time. But you'll be greeted by fire imps. But they aren't much of a threat. Neither is this guy. As long as you have magic missiles, all is well. And if you can get blue mana out of this guy, all is even better. So let's drop a bombshell right there. Maybe two. You want to get out of there real fast, because if you don't, you might take a bit of damage. You know, just a little bit, because the Glyphs of the Ancients, they just tickle you, right? Anyways, if you want to go into here, you can, which I probably will after I kill this fool. You foolish archer. And look, here's a golem. Let's destroy him. And destroy this guy too. Glyph of the Ancients, do your thing. We're blowing heads up. Here's a helmet. Doesn't help us too much, but it's better than nothing. And look, we gained a level. We're now level 5. And we're one step closer to a power which I have been seeking for the longest time. But hey, look, here's something we can read. This letter reads, "My love, before the guillotine can separate us, I will break the stained glass and escape. Love, Anton." Well, judging from the grave we saw earlier, looks like we won't be seeing much of Anton. You can try going into here, but I would not recommend it at the moment. Instead, you're going to go back through this portal. Be sent over here and break this glass. All of it, just because. And we're just gonna push this and go into the Forgotten Chapel. And I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do this whole segment in this video too. So let's do this. So welcome to the Forgotten Chapel. I did not forget it this time. Instead, I remembered to grab the torch. It's actually useful in this map because it's a little dark. It's a little dark even though there are other torches here. Look, there's an amulet of protection. And look, these spiders get blown up. That's what the glyph seems to be good for at the moment. It's really good for dealing with these spiders because they are a pain to deal with the sickle and kind of a waste of mana otherwise. But hey, we use the Boots of Speeds because we're gonna go fast. Zoom! Woo. I rarely use them. But anyways, let's go down into here and into this area. But oh no, spiders, more of them. And I'm out of glyphs. Well, that's fine, we can still use the sickle. Even though it's not the most ideal, it's still good against them. Alright, we see this body in here. So, let's destroy it. And as a result, we can get the Tailor's Key. So that body must have belonged to the Tailor. And this body belonged to a loser who had some discs. But when we go down here, there's probably some more spiders. But let's not fight them yet. Let's just go over here, grab this man, and fight this guy. Roar! No. Now let's blow these guys up. And look, they were nice enough to drop life force. So it is confirmed you can suck the life out of these things too. Wonderful. So let's continue. And let's use the discs of these guys on this guy even, because there's only one of them. I'm bad with the timing though, which is embarrassing. There we go, we destroyed him with his own arrows. Takes a bit of discs too, but they hand them out like candy, so you might as well use them. Anyways, we destroyed that guy in a more straightforward fashion. So now we're going to go into here and go through this portal. And when we do, we'll drop down into this area with a bunch of friends waiting to meet us and say hello. So let's destroy them with the magic missiles. And maybe jib them with the sickle. You can also go into here if you want a little safe spot, but it's not necessary. We're gonna jib this guy because we can, because we're evil. And grab this force cube. We'll use it later. There's another one in the other area. I don't know if you saw it, but it was right before we went down to the area where the guillotine heads are. But anyways, we're gonna clear this guy out and his friends. One over here. You can't see him, but it's in the dark. Can't see his corpse, but there we go. And a spider just swimming. Absolutely blasphemous. Anyways, this door opens up after you take a little swim and kill all the enemies and break all the stained glass windows. Well, I don't know if they're exactly stained glass, but I'm gonna call them that anyway, because there's a little bit of stains on them. So, now that we're done with that, we can leave the Forgotten Chapel and forget about this whole experience. And now, we are going to go back to where we were before. And by that, I mean we're going back into the King's Court. Yes, sirree, we are going all the way over here now. Now, we could go into the Tailor's building again and use the Tailor's key on this. And look, there's mana. And not only that, there's this thing, the Disrupt magic spell. We are going to use the Disrupt magic spell later, because for now, we are going to take a little trip into the stables. So, we're going to do that in the next video, however, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, toodaloo.